Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to Colourblind, everyone. This is a silly little flash game made by Nitrom. Nitrom are a great game developer team. Thank you very much for the good luck, Cinnamon Bun. Now, I ran any % of this game last year, and that is still the record time, actually. But this year we are running any %, which means I have to get all of these little coins. And there's also an extra level at the end to play, which is initially unlocked by getting all of the coins. Whoa, some hot game lag right there. Now there's also been some new tech discovered quite recently by me, where if you hold up in the air, then you'll jump on pretty much the frame that you land. So I'm going to be trying to use that whenever I can to make jumps quicker. There's a lot of just movement-based strats in this game because there really aren't many skips that you can do. There are only a couple in any %, but in 100% you sometimes take advantage of reset warps because when you die or reset to the checkpoint, you don't lose the coins, and that can be used to our advantage in this run. So moving on to level 3 here, this is the first level where we don't want to die. Now, this is a good time to explain the gimmicks as well, the paints. When you get a color of paint, you can see and use blocks in that color. So I have red paint at the moment, and I can see and use the red blocks. Now I have blue paint, here's the blue blocks. But there are some coins that are restricted to these colors as well. And I need to keep the red paint from the beginning of the level to the end of the level. My game is lagging a little bit. It must be because I'm streaming. But it's not a problem yet. I'm also kind of a little bit sick at the moment, so my voice is a little growly. Oh, I missed a purple coin. That was annoying. Hello, game. Hello. Where are you, game? It's frozen. Well, this is interesting. Huh. The music's still going. This is very peculiar. I've never seen the game pause for this long before. Hashtag never happened before in a marathon. What do you think I should do? Should I reload the page or what? Huh. Yeah, I should just reload the page, huh? Technical difficulties. As you can see, I'm playing this on not Doppler because it is a flash game. Everything should still be in format, though. And it's going to tell us that we have an ad, but it's not actually going to show us. Well, it's actually playing the audio for the ad. Interesting.
That's why kids' teeth need special care at every stage of their development to protect little teeth.
I can also go straight to level select, so it's fine. Oh, hello. What's this?
The threat of sugar.
Shut up.
Help kids' teeth grow up strong every step.
Maybe that was the problem.
With Aquafresh kids toothpastes.
So, what's gonna be the deal here? Do you wanna... Do you want to restart the run, or should I just go straight to level 4 again? Reset? You can reset if you want. Yeah, let's just reset, why not? Okay, sorry about that. I guess I'll just show off the opening cutscene here. So, you're an eyeball, and you have legs, and you have a girlfriend who can see in color, but you can't see in color. And then the cloudy space pirate comes and takes your girlfriend, and you're like, oh no. And then, since she's the one that can see in color, you're like, oh no, I can only see things in black and white now. Grr. Right, we're ready again, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello everyone, my name is Lasertrap, welcome back to Colourblind. Take 2, and I just had a horrible jump into a wall. This enemy here ends more runs than I like to admit. So we're running the 100% category, which means we have to collect all the coins. And I can see my frame rate is doing silly things like I predicted. So that's level 1, pretty simple. Level 2 is more vertical based, and I'll mention this again as well. So if you hold up in the air, when you land, as long as you're still holding up, you will pretty much jump on that frame that you land. Oh good, I did not want to miss that coin, that was kind of silly. And this game is mostly movement based, because with the way this game works there aren't really that many skips. But with the movement you can basically just pull out really solid runs as long as you don't mess up. I could have explained that way better, oh well. Okay, welcome back to Colourblind. This is 100%. No, I won't do that again. Please. But anyway, if you die or reset to the checkpoint, you don't actually lose your coin count. And you can see in the top left corner what looks like a time limit but isn't actually a time limit. And you can also see how many coins left to collect in the level. So again, I don't want to die in this level, otherwise I'll have to reset to the beginning. And the aim here is to actually jump a little bit later than you're supposed to get those coins without having to go down there, but I missed it. And like I explained the first time... What? There was no first time. Like I explained the first time, when you get paints you can see in that color. And what I didn't explain the first time was that if you go through water, it washes off all of the colors that you can see. I hope the game doesn't freeze again in this level, so here we go. I had never seen that before. The red paint here is a trap. Don't get it. You're good to go. Okay, moment of truth. It didn't freeze. So, we have not yet been here in the run. Now each color also has its own kind of enemy to appear. The red being these flames. They can all produce spikes, I believe. But I'll introduce them as we get to them. We did already pass the green ones, which were like... they were thwomp-like things. Come on. This level's possibly one of my favorites to run. It's got the really difficult waterfall skip in any percent, which is, I'm pretty sure, a frame-perfect jump that you can't just buffer with the trick. I meant, wow, the game lag killed me. You see how it skipped those frames? That's really cool, huh? And I missed the cycle. Good old Flash game runs. Especially since I'm streaming from the same computer, which is like a problem and I should not do it, but I do it anyway. Come on. If game lag's gonna screw me over, that's gonna be a really big problem. This jump scares me every time, but I have never missed those coins while going for them. So here's a section of the waterfall skip, where it's slightly faster to go up, but... oh. It's slightly faster to go up there, but... and then we only do that in 100%. Wow. That was so bad. So here is a... never mind, I was going to attempt the waterfall skip. Well, now I can do it. The idea is to do a bit of a delayed jump to get those coins, which basically means jumping a little bit later than it looks like you should. Now here we just walk off the edge and jump from here, so that it saves the jump and hitting the wall, which will slow us down. What's up, it's maximum. It's so bad. So I don't think the blue platforms actually have an enemy, or the blue plane actually has an enemy assigned to it, but it does have platforms that run out, like these. You have to play a bit of a waiting game there. Do I have another run after this? Yes, I do. That is not of a Nitro game, though. That is... it is still a Flash game. And hey, this guy's the final boss, so yeah, run over it, right? We're about to fight the final boss? Or actually, we're going to Iris City. Shoutouts to Slowdown. This is annoying. I'm sorry about this. I will still try to do the run to my best of ability despite what's happening. I've done this game 100% in another marathon before, and that didn't go very well. It went over estimate by 3 seconds, which isn't a lot, but the stream... I was running a stream as well. Like, it was my marathon, and it did not... it was not well presented, I'll say that. What's a sin? Oh, you mean going over estimate by 3 seconds? Yeah. Forgive me, for I have sinned. You can skip going down to the bottom in 80%, but since there are coins there, we can't exactly do that right now. That is really annoying. Nothing is going right. Just have to wait for that guy to get out of the way. Looks like he's gonna push the box instead of us smooshing him. We use the box to hold down that switch to come down here, and we get one more coin There we go. So in this level we are going to be taking advantage of a little reset warp in a moment. Okay, that was... I wasn't concentrating, I won't make up an excuse for that. That was really bad and that was my fault. But first we're going to go up here and get this coin, you don't want to forget that one. Now we're going to go into the waterfall and go back and get these 2 coins, and then press R to reset to the checkpoint, and we still have all the coins collected because that's how this game works with deaths and resets. Which is handy for speedrunning. In this case at least. I don't know when it wouldn't be handy exactly. Whoa, that was some scary game lag. And that was really cool. Oh, I can feel the terrible time this run is going to get already. Why did I even try that? How's everyone doing today? I want to make up excuses, but the game's not even being too terribly laggy right now. It is a very interesting game. Everyone is very tired. This bit's kind of scary, and it's going to be even scarier if the game decides to lag, but it didn't decide to lag, so hopefully we're okay. But this could be bad too. As a viewer, you're doing fine. That is very good to hear. What's been everyone's favorite run so far? Oops. No. Why is it this level? Why is it this level that's decided to be my first really, really bad one? Sorry, I have the coins. I don't need to go get the blue paint. I want to do a jump as late as possible, but I didn't manage to do it. All my delayed jumps have not worked so far. So, considering how the game has been behaving so far, I am not looking forward to this level, because if I die or hit a waterfall at any point, then I'm gonna need to go back to the beginning of the level, because I need the blue paint from the beginning, and it appears nowhere else except the beginning of the level. Come on, hurry up, thank you. Persona 4. That was a very long run. Interesting to see at the beginning. I messed up the order of coins, hold on. Game lag. There are 20 levels in this game. What's my time looking at the moment? Oh, there are 21 levels in this run though, because there's an extra bonus level that you unlock with all the coins. $13.30. Yeah, alright. The levels do get a lot longer though. Actually, that's okay. So here I'm going to try and jump and get that coin, but I jumped too early. So what you can do is jump and then land on the platform again, and then immediately jump without having to wait for the cycle. Come on, game, don't be like this. Don't be like this. Okay, halfway done, but the levels do get a lot longer in this half of the game. That was very annoying. I couldn't even tell what I was doing. Okay, so here we have to get hit by the waterfall so we can walk along the bottom first. I know. People will always tell me this game's really hard, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like, when I tell them to play Colourblind, they think it's harder than, I don't know, another Flash game series known as the Vex series, and I'm like, no, Vex is so much harder. Vex 3 definitely is, at least. Okay. Come on, lag, don't screw me over here. Come on. Good boy. So first, here we're going to go up so that we can get the red paint. We don't do this in any percent because we don't need to get the coins, but there is a red coin in the bottom section. So now that we have the red point, I want to say point instead of paint. We go down to the bottom. I might see if I can sneak in a cheeky little refresh after this level. Because it's really starting to get on my nerves, and sometimes a refresh is just what you need. Cheeky. Cheeky. Okay, I'm sorry. And this is the section where softlock percent ends, because you can get the blue box stuck never to come down again, unless you exit out of the level, of course. But we have to play a bit of a waiting game here. Alright, it's long enough. That was a bad decision, but it miraculously managed to work. Now, in my practice runs, I was always like, who needs safety checkpoints to that checkpoint? But I decided to grab it there, just because things will happen in a marathon. So I need to go back and get the purple paint, because all the last coins are purple coins. Shoutouts to Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, I'm gonna hold out on a refresh for now. If it gets really bad, then I probably will refresh. That was stupid and my fault only. But I'm definitely going to refresh before level 19, because 19 is the most stressful and worst level in 100% by far. Because there are 30 coins to get and you cannot die, because you need the red paint from the beginning of the level. here we have the very satisfying enemy crusher. Once they're all lined up. There we go. That guy gets to live, I guess. He's not going to be too big a hazard. Now here I'm going to take advantage of a reset warp again to get rid of this yellow paint. And I'm just going to drop down here. I'm going to reset again actually, because that was about to screw me over. So I need to get... that is not how you do that. What needs to happen is that you need to jump at the right time, get the yellow paint, land up here, jump through the waterfall to get the yellow paint, and then go back. Quite complicated. Now we just have to wait for this to rise. But it didn't choose a good time to rise because the flames are annoying. And now we're moving on to the final area of the game, which is the Pirate Factory. Biggest troll in the game right here. If you miss that little arrow, you won't know to go backwards for those 3 coins. I've done that in a run before and it has been extremely annoying. Hello game lag, my old friend. This bit's a little bit messy and complicated, but I got all the coins there, which is good. Just about half the coins in the level in that one section, and it's a fairly big level. You need to get the yellow paint from there. And that guy's coming down, which gives me enough time to get the safety checkpoint. Okay, that was annoying. This game lag is so scary sometimes. And I caught this platform on quite possibly the worst possible cycle. So we have to wait for it to go down and then back up again. And this, I believe, is the only level that finishes on the left side. And this level is just extremely long compared to what we've had previously. And it has 30 coins. Alright. Game lag, please. I am probably going to refresh the page that this game is running on after this level. You also never want to get the blue paint no matter what category. At any percent you don't even want to get the paint at all. But you never want to get that blue paint. Not there at least. You do need it later in the level though. Just gonna wait for these guys to go back up. Thank you. Now we get the yellow paint, and we have to go backwards. Now, I don't think I pointed this out yet, but the yellow enemy is again not really an enemy, it's just a dangerous tile, and it's these flames. And I went too far. Better wait this time, huh? Come on. We push this yellow box to that switch, and over we go. And that switch, yeah, I definitely need to refresh the page. Or an attempt to unlag the game a bit. So that switch opens up the waterfall. Now I do need to get the green and yellow paint, which does mean I need to wait for this platform to come down and go back up again. Sound familiar? Yeah, in that level we just played. That was try coming back. Okay. So have the power outages been a thing or something? Here I just have to wait for the red platform to come back. Stream is back up, okay. Well, I assume I was supposed to keep running that whole time, because I did. I did keep running. We're at the end of level 16 now. I don't know how much that power outage skipped. But how am I doing for time at the moment? What's my time at? RIP timer. Timer machine broke. Huh, broke. Huh, okay. So, could you just make up that this run got a 43:19 and I'll claim this as a world record? That coin that I missed there is extremely hard to get, and I think I've only got it twice in that jump. So the timer broke. I assume you can see and hear me okay still? I mean, you can't see me, but the game at least. That's annoying. It's very annoying what just happened in the game. At least there's that. Game and audio is fine. Good. Now coming up here are my 6 least favorite coins in the game, so be prepared for Grumble Rage. because my voice is really grumbly at the moment, because like I said, I'm a little bit sick. Uh-oh. Goody. I sounded like Scar just then from The Lion King. Like, hey Uncle Scar, guess what? I'm gonna be king of Fried Rock. Oh, goody. Oh, I despise guessing games. Whoop-up-ba-ba-ba. Okay, I got those 4, okay. Please, let's get these last 2 now. First try! That's an extreme rarity to happen, to get all of those first try. So, now, this is my favorite designed level in the game. I don't know if it's my favorite to run, but I really like the design because it's kind of like a spiral, and you use the paints to get to the outer layers of the spiral. I missed a coin. Hello, game. Thank you for the lag. Please don't do that again. Especially not in the next level. Or the rest of the game. That would be really nice. We have 3 more levels after this, by the way. I am a silly idiot. I'm still a silly idiot. So I actually count the flames in this bit. But it's not so easy to do when the game decides to skip a couple of frames. What? Don't know what happened there. Must have got crushed by the block. The spinning block. How many donations do we have in this marathon so far? I'm not gonna risk this because the game lagged. We now have all the coins, and now all we have to do is get to the outside of the spiral. 346, nice. Donate more, guys. It's for a good cause. And we have fun speedrunning, right? I mean, I'm happy to be a part of this marathon. This one hasn't exactly gone well. And there have been tech issues. But I'm always happy to support and be a part of the marathon. Now this level is going to go extremely wrong. This level is going to go extremely wrong because the game is lagging, and if I die, I need to get the red paint from the beginning of the level. And it's a rather big level too. Whoa! World record! I'm the best speedrunner in the history of history. Someone should make a world record progression video for Colourblind, because it would be super interesting. Okay, that's a big lie. Because it's all been me! And plus, I should really only call it a BKT, because even though I am happy with my times, I don't know if other people out there have run this and just not submitted it to the leaderboard. So we are coming up to the most scary section of this level, and as I mentioned earlier, this is the most stressful and punishing level to die on in 100%. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't really have any wood to knock on right now, so I'm sorry if that's what ruins it. Oh, that was too close. That was even more too close. So now I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the level. I could press Shift Reset, but that's gonna... I could press Shift and R, because that would properly reset the level. But that would also get rid of my coins collected. And I'm just failing at going backwards. No, stop it. I don't like it, game. I apologize. There we go. There we go. Why don't you give me a call when you want to take things more seriously? Here's my card. Hello, game. I would like you to restore all your frames, please. That was very strange. Clearing of my throat. Hello. At least I didn't die. To be honest, if I do die again from here, I'm just gonna complete the level and not care about it being 100%. Because the time is already broken, and this has been a terrible run, as it is. That was not my fault. I took my finger off the left key, and it decided to extend my input, because it does that in this section sometimes. So, like I said, I'm not going to care about it being 100%. I will get these coins, but never mind, I'll ignore them too. That's what all Hitman runners do? Okay. So as you can see here, I needed the colours because of these coins. I'll just waste a bit of time here, because why not? And this guy's the final boss. This is level 20. There's only one level after, which you only play in 100%. And he just ate our girlfriend. So, we need to defeat him. I jumped a little bit early there. but he's still kind enough to put paintbrushes in this area. I'm going to keep doing this until I feel comfortable. There we go. And of course, with the way this game has worked, we kill him by dumping water on his head. Now, this section looks like a massive cluster keck. And it is a massive cluster keck if it's going to lag. But once you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard if the game is running as it should. I'm going to concentrate a little bit because the game is not running as it should. Shottened. What kind of word is shottened? I make up words in case you didn't know. And now you do know. I am going to collect the coins here. Here's the final section. We do this side first because the side you do first means that you have to do the second side in proper timed conditions, and this section is much harder to do in timed conditions. And then we take advantage of a reset warp. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And there we go. Okay, that's the final level. That's not time though, because I lied, it's not the final level in 100%. That would be time for any percent. We still have the awesome glasses bonus. This run probably went over estimate anyway. But hey, we got our girlfriend back. Do I still get bonus level? This is a completed file, so yes. Completed files don't make a difference. So, I guess our girlfriend must have told us, like, hey, you have a problem if you can't see in color, so you need to get some glasses. Now, you may see that it says awesome glasses, and you might be wondering what's so awesome about these glasses. Well, first off, we get to see all the colors, as long as it's not a waterfall. But second, it is actually able to defeat any enemies it sees in its path. Now, it is a reward for getting all coins, but like I said, this is a completed file where I already have all the coins. There is some really delicious lag. Hello, I couldn't see what I was doing. But this level is actually really hard, even though you can kill the enemies. There are no coins to get, but it's still really hard. Like, and I'm playing with an extra challenge of game lag, which doesn't happen, but I am streaming from the same computer, which I shouldn't do, and I know I shouldn't do, but I kind of don't have another option at the moment, so I'm sorry about that. So, as soon as I press the arrow to move on from this level at the end of this level, that's going to be time, so that's going to be in a couple of minutes. I thought I could make that, but I've mentioned already several times that I am a silly idiot. You'll learn that about me if you decide to keep watching me streaming. In fact, I always tell all my followers on Twitch that they are their own unique weird idiot, and that is a very good thing. Darn it. I do indeed have to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. But it's just not really working out for me. Why? Why is it this section? This section's not the hard section in the level. We already passed the hardest section. Well, that's debatable. I might say the hardest section's at the end. I didn't look, so... I'm sorry about this, everyone. I hope you're all having a very good day, but unfortunately there's still another run that you have to put up with me after this. However, it is much shorter. Why? You know, I'm half tempted to just move on to the next game. I am half tempted to just move on to the next game. But at the same time, it's like, there's just this level! It's like counting to 99. To like, no, it's like counting to 12,000 and then giving up on 1100. 1100? Ooh, I wanted that checkpoint. I wanted that. It's like giving up on 11,999. Thankfully, I didn't end up needing that checkpoint. Come on, get out of my way. Yeah, this game is chill to watch, not so much to play. The current record in this category is 43 minutes and 20 seconds. However, I know it is within my ability to take it below 40 minutes. And I would try for that if I wasn't kind of in a bad situation for streaming from my PC. So we have our second to last section here with the boxes. As you can see, they're really slow to push and it's annoying. And I couldn't tell that the flames changed colours because, ironically, I am colorblind. I can see some colours, but it's like subtle changes that I can't tell. And of course, at this section the game decides to really lag and make my job here difficult. Ooh, okay. Okay. If I can just get rid of a couple of these guys, that would be swell. It's not gonna let me, is it? Diddle me, doodla-doo-dah. This is the last checkpoint, by the way. Like, as soon as I'm here, that's time. Except there is no timer to stop. Or is there? This has just been frozen in time. A frozen in time run of Colourblind. Completed in 0 seconds. Dude. I'm trying not to say any bad words. Because I really would like to get rid of a couple of these guys so it doesn't make my job quite as difficult, but that's slow. And this is a speedrun after all. Got rid of him. You know what? YOLO, right? YOLO, right? Easy SMW hacks. Okay, the game lagged. Eventually I'll get over it. Oh, yay. And then we take a picture, and that was time. What's that you say? 0 seconds? World record. You're supporting